Hello, good people of YouTube, Mountbatten here, and thank you guys so much for helping us get the channel to 15,000 subscribers. This is a really big milestone for the channel, obviously, and when I started this channel 3 years ago, I thought it would take like 5 years to get here, and you guys did it in well, we're not even at 3 years yet, but you guys did it in under half the time that I thought it was going to take to get to be anywhere near this size. And that is absolutely awesome, and I know I say this a lot, I can't thank you guys enough for that, but I really mean it because I don't know what else to say. And it's because it's just like I cannot thank you guys enough for everything that you guys do, for supporting the channel, watching the streams, watching the videos, and those of you that donate to the channel on the streams or on PayPal. I really cannot thank you guys enough for that. Because of you guys, it is the entire reason I'm able to do what I'm able to do on this channel. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for that. But for 15K, I'm doing a very, very special giveaway. We are giving away another Tier 9 premium ship. All you have to do is make sure you are subscribed to the channel and comment down below with your in-game name and your server. So, for example, if I were to enter this contest myself, which obviously I'm not, I would just put IGN, SealordMountbatten, server, NA, and then you could type another comment or whatever. That part won't really affect, how it gets chosen, because a bot chooses it, and that's why you have to be subscribed to the channel, because the bot is only going to select a comment that is subscribed to the channel, and then it goes through and randomly picks one. I'm going to leave this up for 1 week, and then a week from now, so next Wednesday, I'll pick a winner. They will have 48 hours to respond, and the way I'm going to get in touch with them is I'm going to message them via the in-game server, or I will comment on their comment if they're on a different server. So if you're on the EU server, the Asia server, the Russian server, just make sure that you come back and check your comments sometime next week, because if you're not on the NA server, I'm going to have to message you on the comment, and I'll make sure to highlight it and everything to make sure you get a notification that I've replied and highlighted your comment. So either way, you should have a way of getting a message from me in about a week if you do win this contest. So some other things about the contest: it is for a Tier 9 premium ship, and if you don't want a Tier 9, let's say you want the Scharnhorst, what I'll do is I will give you the Scharnhorst and then the doubloon value of the difference of a Tier 9 premium versus a Tier 7 premium. So Tier 9 premium is normally around like $80. So if you want the Scharnhorst, which I think Scharnhorst is like $30-ish, $30 US, I'll give you the $60 US difference in doubloons. Or if you just want $90 of doubloons, I'll do that too. Whatever you want, you won. That's how it's going to go. So again, make sure you are simply subscribed to the channel. You leave your IGN and your server down in the comments down below. And good luck to everybody that enters. And again, thank you guys so much for 15K. So now let's go ahead and get right on into the video. Alright guys, so that nice little intro that you just watched, that was also something that we've been working on for quite some time that I want to include as part of the 15,000 subscriber special. That is an intro with the music that Ultranova, those of you who have been watching stream for the past couple weeks, may have noticed some new stream music in the background. Most of that is from Ultranova's channel. He is a music producer here on YouTube, a small one. He started out quite some time ago, and he reached out to me roughly, I think, about 2 months ago, and he said, "Hey, I want to help you. I want to help take your channel to the next level. So, I want to make you an intro music clip or a full song that you can use however you want." And he did that. He worked with me very, 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 very well. We went through several iterations of a bit of intro music, and he made sure that I got what I wanted, and what I wanted was, well, something that would suit the channel pretty well, and I think he has done a fantastic job of that. So please go visit his channel, give him some love, drop him a subscription, check out some of his songs. He's got some very, very nice pieces of music on there, and you'll see me jamming out to them on stream tonight. Well, not tonight, I'm sorry. Last night and Friday, and this upcoming Friday night as well. So again, make sure you go check out his channel and show him some love. Hello, good people of YouTube. Well, actually, I've already done that bit, so hi guys. Anyway, we're going to jump into the topic at hand now, which is an update on the clan battles boycott. So we are going to look at some numbers that I myself went and got. Last time I used a table from the CV Boycott server, which compared the amount of players playing Season 9, which was last season, to the amount of players playing Season 10. And across all servers, there was about a 30% drop in player participation. Now, several people commented several very valid points on that video. And a lot of them were saying things like, hey, Season 9 was taking place during Corona lockdown. Season 9 took place in early summer. Season 10 is taking place in later summer, when more people have time off with their families to go on vacation and such. And several other issues, which are very, very, very valid points. So I decided I want to go and take a look back at Season 5 and Season 6. Now, why those two seasons? Season 5 was the early summer Clan Wars season back in 2019. Season 6 was the late summer Clan War season back in 2019. Now, if you go look at the actual dates, they are within 2 to 3 weeks of Season 9 and 10. Which, by that I mean, like, if Season 5 started week 1 of May, Season 9 may have started, like, last week of last week of April, and ran to within a week of each other. So they are as close as we can possibly get to having 4 clan battle seasons that occurred at almost the exact same time. So that's what we're going to be comparing. Now, I thought this was going to be a pretty easy task. Use some basic math to figure out just how much the participation dropped from one season to the next. However, it wasn't that simple. So the main issue is that World of Warships doesn't put out any information upon clan participation in live. By that I mean there's no live updates on how many clans are participating, how many battles have taken place, things like that. Things that you could look up fairly easy. Actually, no, you can't do that with random battles either. But at least there's a live player count for how many players are on and things like that for random battles. But there's no way to find any data on how many people are playing clan battles or anything like that right now. The only source of that information that has come from Wargaming or World of Warships, well, it is Wargaming, it's the same company, is these end of the season summary charts, which they would put up at the end of each Clan Wars season. And it contains information like how many clans participated, how many battles were played, what ships were used most often. And they did that for every Clan War season, as far as my research has shown, except for beyond Season 6. Season 6 was the last season which they put out one of those charts, and which you can still look up on the game's website. That's where I got the picture you're looking at right now. So there's no way you can see this information, except if you go to this one site, which is actually a Japanese site. I don't know how this site compiles its data. I'm assuming it's some bot that goes in and looks at the clan leaderboards, which you can find in the clans tab in port. And I'm assuming, because on there it will show each clan and how many battles they have played. So, and how many people participated too. So I'm assuming it goes and looks at that chart on each server and compiles all the information into this website. I'm assuming that's how it works. I do not know. I'm just guessing, but this is the only site where you can find this data organized like this, because technically you could go in and count every single clan's battles in the Clan Wars tab if you wanted to do that, but this bot just does that, and it's a bot, so it can do it much quicker than a human can. So that's the only place where you can find this information. Now, there are several issues with this website. Some seasons are missing bits of data, and that was one issue that I ran into, because Season 10 is only in week 4. And for some reason on the website, Season 6, which would be Season 10's corresponding season a year ago, is missing week 4's data, but we have week 5's data. Now, if we look at Season 10's data, there are 63,699 battles that have been fought in Season 10 in week 4. If you go and look at week 5's data in Season 6, there were 67,449 battles played in week 5. Now, if you go back to Season 10 and look at the growth, it's growing by roughly 3,000 battles a week. So, Season 10 is on track to meet the same amount of players as Season 6 did a year ago. We'll come back to that. Now, let's look back at the prior season. So, in Season 5, according to this chart, in Week 5, again, I'm selecting the corresponding week from Season 5 to Season 6, so it's a fair comparison. There were 55,647 people playing in Week 5 of Season 5. Go back and look at Season 9, which is the 2020 season where CVs were allowed and caused a lot of pain for people. There were 73,361 battles played in Season 9. Now look at Season 10. It looks like a failure right there. Because if that's true, what happened at Season 6 a year ago should have happened to Season 10, meaning that it grew by about 10,000 battles. However, Season 5 was a cross-server season, meaning that players from the North American server could play with players on the European server, and vice versa. People could play with all servers. Now, I do not know what servers those are hosted on. They could be on a special server. They could be on the European server. They could be on the North American server. However, I do suspect that 55,000 is a little low, and that these battles weren't recorded by the bot because maybe these battles were recorded on a different server. So it could be that, or it could also be that obviously a year ago in 2019 when Season 5 was taking place, we didn't have the Corona lockdown, which could indicate a 20,000 boost, just about a 20,000 boost. It's actually like somewhere around 18,000 and change, or like 17,000 and change, and boost to battles that were played from Season 5 to Season 9. Plus, the game has grown since 2019. So, there's several factors to account for. Now, Season 5 being cross-server and Season 9 having the Corona lockdown, those are two variables that obviously we can't reproduce or, account for in the current season. So you have to throw those out the window because there's no baseline. And Clan Wars, obviously, it's actually fairly new. I thought it had been going on for forever, but we're only on Season 10, and they're occurring, two to three times, actually 4 times a year, I do believe. So, looking at that, now the only thing we have to look at is Season 10 and Season 6. And there's even variables between those as well. Season 6 took place at Tier 8. Tier 8 has a lot of premium ships, even a year ago. I know I said, I think a couple of videos ago, that there's a whole lot of premium ships in the game right now, and they keep adding more and more and more. That is very true, but even a year ago, Tier 8 used to be the stop of premium ships. And obviously a year ago, we had Tier 9 and Tier 10 premiums, but I'm just saying, back in the day, premium stopped at Tier 8, and slowly higher Tier 1s got added. So Wargaming added in a lot of Tier 8 premiums, obviously to make money, because you can charge more for a Tier 8 premium than you can a Tier 5 premium. So that means more people were able to participate in Season 6. Now, Season 10 is at Tier 6, and there's a whole lot of premiums at Tier 6 now, especially today. So it makes sense now that you got 2 seasons of Clan Wars that take place in tiers that are full of premium ships and much lower than Tier 10, to where many more people can partake in them, and it looks like they're performing roughly the same. However, you also have to take into account that Tier 6 is of course lower than Tier 8, and while Tier 8 has a lot of premiums, Tier 6 is still an easy grind. I can get to Tier 6 in a day. Then that's me, with special signal flags and camouflages and premium account and all that stuff. I could get to Tier 6 in a day. Heck, I could probably get to Tier 8 in a day, really, if I really sat down and grinded, because of all the special signal flags and stuff. The average player could get to Tier 6, I would guess, especially during the summer, in about 2 to 3 days. Unless they're just having a really rough go at it, 2 to 3 days you can get to Tier 6. Which means a whole lot of people have a lot of Tier 6 ships. So, using that logic, there should be more players playing at Tier 6. Not to mention they just gave away the Graf Spee, which was a free Tier 6 premium ship in the Odin Dockyard event. And a lot of those directives you could get just by playing the game. So, using that logic, Season 10's numbers should be higher than Season 6 numbers. Now, looking at Season 6 and where it's at on Week 5, 67,449. And looking at the growth rate of Season 10's numbers. Now, you can go to the website for yourself and look at these numbers yourselves. I would highly encourage you to do so because, I'm just trying to simplify it here as much as I can. I'm not much of a numbers guy, but again, I'm just trying to simplify it for you guys. But I do encourage you to go check these numbers out for yourself so you can see the growth rate, which is very key to my next statement. The growth rate of Season 10 should let it eclipse Season 6 by, roughly 500 to 600 battles at the end of Week 5. So, what does this tell us? Well, after going through all the factors and such, in the end, there are several factors which should make this season of clan battles a more played season than Season 6, which occurred at roughly the same time last year. One is Corona. Places are still shut down. Now, it's not like it was earlier in the year where it's like, no, you stay home or else. It's more like, hey, you need to stay home unless you absolutely have to go somewhere. And some places are a little more lenient than others. Some places are still allowing, like tourist attractions and such to open, like Disney, but still less people are traveling to Disney now. And plus, they're limiting the amount of people that can even go in the park and things like that. And things like school. School's been pushed back across the nation. Some places have gone back at the normal time. Some places have pushed it back by another month. So again, that means more people should be playing. 2, it's at Tier 6. Tier 6 is a popular place for Warships to give away premium ships. Just thinking in the past, Graf Spee was given away for free. Well, it's twice now. PEF was given away for free. Things like that. So there are plenty of premiums that have been given away for free that people can play. Plus, Tier 6, again, is not a hard grind. Most average players can probably get to Tier 6 within 2 to 3 days, give or take a day or two. The steal missions mean that you literally have to play 3 times the amount of games as before to get your steal. So people should be playing more games. Now, against this season, meaning that what's causing this season to potentially have less players than Season 6, CV Boycott, and maybe Burnout. Meaning that, this ranked season was really freaking rough, even for me who has tried hard and ranked twice before, but this ranked season was especially rough. People just get burned out on the game from ranked and clan wars back to back. I know I sure have. So that could be it. But the boycott means that high tier clans, so clans that play this game almost professionally, highly competitive clans that will happily play as many battles as they need to get to as high of a rating as they can get to, aren't playing. So you have clans that may play thousands of battles in a night. Keep in mind, many of these clans have sub-clans too. For example, T-Soft, we got T-Soft, T2, T3, and we're looking at having to make Tier 4 here in a bit. All their sub-clans aren't playing too, so that's a significant amount of battles missing from each night of Clan Wars. So the factors leading to more people playing should be outweighing the factors of people not playing, except for the Clan Wars boycott. So it does look like the boycott has had an effect. Is it a significant effect? We'll find out at the end of this week. If the numbers of battles played in Season 10 are, I would say, if it hits 70,000, then obviously it's not been effective. But if the numbers of Season 10 are within, I would say, 5% above or below Season 6, I would say it's been effective, because there's a lot of factors right now which are pointing to there should be a high number of battles being played in Season 10. But if it's just keeping pace with Season 6 of last year, which keep in mind, when Season 6 went up, school's back in session, and again, it was late summer, people were traveling, and all that was going on that's not going on now a year later because of Corona. So there should be a substantial increase in battles from Season 6 to Season 10. But if it's just keeping pace with Season 6, then yeah, that means that it probably was the boycott that led to Season 10 just performing either as good or just slightly better than Season 6. So that's my evidence, that's my conclusion. And sure, you could argue that some people are just tired of the game. That is true. And the honest to God truth is, we'll never know 100% for sure if this whole drop off was because of the boycott. And, you know, no matter the position you're taking, you cannot deny that the most competitive clans in the game taking a break from this season has not led to a drop in games. How much? That's up for debate. But that's my number crunching. That's what I think. That's what I'm saying. And we'll find out next week, in my opinion, whether or not the boycott has had a significant impact on this season of Clan Wars. We will see what happens, and I'll update this video when that does happen. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below. These videos are normally full of comments. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Go take a look at the website for yourself, and let me know what you guys think. Anyway, guys, hope you have a great day. If you did enjoy, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Again, we just passed 15K. Cannot thank you guys enough for that. Make sure you do leave your username and server in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel so you can enter the giveaway. Hope you guys are having a great day. I hope to catch you guys in the next one.